Alright guys, so in this video, I'm going to show you guys how you can get infinite dino eggs. And that is including the primal eggs as well. And this method is very, very good, just to put it that way. Now, you're going to need a few things for this method. And one of them is obviously going to be Tiny Task, which I have right here. I'm not going to open it right now, but you need that. And if you don't have Tiny Task, but you have another macro thing, you could probably use that as well, but I just prefer Tiny Task. Now, another thing you're going to need is you're going to need a lot, or at least a decent amount of bone blossoms. And make sure this is the only thing in your inventory. I'm going to actually unfavorite all these in a little bit. Make sure it's the only thing in your inventory. Now, if you have favorite fruits like a big coconut or something like I do, just make sure it's in your hotbar so that you're not accidentally clicking it when you're crafting, because this method does include crafting. And also, as well as that, you're going to want to put down one of these pets from the new egg that just came out, and it grants, each of them grants around a 7% chance to duplicate a crafted item, which is going to make it so you can get over one of these eggs. You can get more of them, like you can get 2 just from having those pets equipped. Now, the next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to sort your inventory. Now, again, like I just said, make sure you have all of your favorited fruit that aren't bone blossoms. Make sure you have all of them in your hotbar. Now, I'm also going to make sure I have a common egg in my you're gonna need a common egg in your hotbar, so make sure it's in your hotbar somewhere. It doesn't matter where, just make sure it's there somewhere. And I'm also gonna put a few of my pets there just so that they're not in the way when I'm trying to get dino eggs. Alright, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna unfavorite all of my bone blossoms that are in my inventory. Again, make sure the only thing in your inventory is bone blossoms, at least your fruit inventory, or this will not work. Okay, now I'm done with that, and the next thing you guys are going to need to do, and you actually could do this first, is you're going to need to hatch a bunch of common eggs, or any type of egg that you want, just so you have pets to put in the machine. Now, I don't actually have that many right now, but I'm just going to show you guys how to do it, and you're going to need to have a lot of pets in your inventory that aren't favorited so you can put them in the machine. And also, I would say that it's most ideal if you already have your crafted like a dinosaur egg or just anything crafted in this bench, just to make it easier for you to record it, as well as something in here, because sometimes the claim button doesn't show up in certain spots. Like if you're here, it won't show up. Just makes it a little easier to guide yourself. And also, if you guys don't have these new I don't know how the heck you're supposed to say it, but if you don't have any of these things, you could also use the hamsters from the previous event that was on a few weeks ago. But now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to pull up your Tiny Task. Now, you have to make sure your Tiny Task is set to continuous playback, and you got to know what your recording hotkeys and stuff is, just because, you know, it's very important to have the right keybinds. Now, if you have your recording keybind to this one with the shift button included, make sure you turn your shift lock off, just so that you're not going in shift lock and messing it up. And I also would recommend lowering your graphics to around halfway or something like this, just so you have a less chance of crashing. So now the next thing you guys have to do is press your garden button and find a camera angle that works for you. Make sure it's not too far zoomed out or too far zoomed in, or else this won't work. Also, make sure you guys have a recall wrench in your hotbar somewhere, as well as your common egg, and also all the other stuff I told you to take out of your inventory earlier on. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to press record here, and I'm going to press seeds. And then what you do here is you're going to have to press backslash twice to make sure you're at the top of the shop. Scroll down, and then you're going to want to just work your way up and just basically buy out everything in the stock until you're at the spot where you don't want anything. So like I'm going to go until I'm at like bamboo, and then I'm going to stop. Alright, so I'm going to buy out this bamboo, then make sure you press backslash again twice, and that's just going to make sure you're at the top of the shop. Then press garden, take out your recall wrench, and go to this shop right here. Press show me the gear shop, and just do the same thing as last time. Do the backslash twice to make sure you're at the top of the shop, and then just buy your way down the shop, and only buy the things that you want. You don't need to buy the same stuff as me. Now backslash again twice, and then what you're gonna do is you walk over to the pet egg spot, and then press show me the egg shop, and now backslash twice again, and then buy your way down the shop. Make sure you're clicking each of these at least 3 times, just so you can guarantee that you're getting every egg that comes in stock. You're gonna need to have common egg on buy so you're able to craft your dinosaur eggs. Now you're gonna want to press garden, and then walk up here, and then you're gonna want to just press E a couple times to claim this egg, and then go back to garden, and then you're gonna walk over to this guy right here. Open your inventory, go to pets, and then you're just going to make sure it's on pets, and then you're gonna want to just go through your whole inventory. Well, not your whole inventory, but around a few rows, and just make sure you're saying take this pet for everything. Now, what you guys should actually do is in this thing right here, search up age. I actually forgot to do that, but in the search bar, make sure you don't even have to click pet items. Just search up age in your thing when you press your inventory, and then you'll be fine from there. Okay, so I've gone through 3 of my rows. Now what you're gonna do is press the inventory button again. Just pull out something in your inventory twice so you don't have anything in your hand. And then you wanna walk up here again, come over here, and then press claim on this egg. And then go to, and see, I already got the crafting bonus, so I got 2 eggs from that. And then press E again to craft. Now what you're gonna do is make sure you do this. Press escape twice, and that's just gonna make sure that if the Robux button pops up for skipping, you're not gonna buy anything and spend your Robux by an accident. So now what we're gonna do for this one is press backslash twice, scroll down, find the dinosaur egg, click it, click craft, and then this is why your common eggs are in your hotbar for a reason. Press your button that your common eggs in, press submit, press escape twice, then go back to your inventory, press the fruit items right here, then press E with the bone blossom in your hand, make sure there's a bone blossom in your hand, and then press crafting, and then you're just going to press escape twice again to make sure there's nothing on your screen, and then you can press garden, and then that's it. You recorded your whole entire macro, and you can just play it over and do it as long as you want. Now, if you guys want to see the proof of this, how good it works, I did this for a few hours, and I got 77 dinosaur eggs and 64 primal eggs, and that's while I'm hatching other eggs as well. So that's just proof that this method works very, very good. Now, if you guys actually follow this correctly, you should be able to get a bunch, and I mean a bunch of eggs, and that is the dinosaur eggs and the primal eggs in this new update to hopefully secure yourself either a T-rex or a Spinosaurus to help you with your journey in this game. And if you guys enjoyed this video and you found it helpful, I would really appreciate it if you guys could each like and subscribe and try to help this channel out, because I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year, and if that can happen, I'll make sure I can do as many videos as possible to help you guys in the future, as well as in the near future as well. Anyways, I appreciate all you guys who watched till the end. Comment down below your feedback